Hey guys, welcome back to Knife Mania. Something really cool happened. The missus and baby girl went back home. They left about 11 o'clock this morning. So I decided I'm going to go in the cabin, wash up, and ouch, all that good stuff. Threw on my compass. If I can get it out of the pocket, there we go. You know, when I was a boy, I got lost in these woods because I decided to do the same thing I did this afternoon, just go exploring, and I got lost. I'm not going to do a full tutorial over how to use these compasses or anything like that. Well, not yet anyway. So, anyway, I ended up having to use my compass because I left the trail. Luckily, I was smart enough to take a heading before I left the trail. And I put one of my empty beer cans up on a tree branch so I could spot it with a pair of binocs once I knew I was getting close. But anyway, went out, I took my Falkneven A1, took my compass, and in my bag, oops, I had this packed. It's got a couple scarves, playing cards, emergency space blanket, a flashlight, whistle, fire starter, TP, you know, just in case I got stuck for the night. But like I said, I took my Falkneven, and of course I always have my Benchmade Freak. What else did I take with me? Oh yeah, my slingshot, my Rambone. And in this pocket, oh, wrong pocket, I took my just some play shot. That way if I seen, you know, a ground squirrel or something like that, take a little bit of wild game. I do have my license, the whole 9 yards, but I wasn't actually out there planning on hunting. So no firearms, just my big knife and my Benchmade. I had 2 waters in my pack and 1 beer. When I go out on these day hikes, it's just to explore. It's just to get out in the woods and, you know, see Mother Nature, you know, and I really wish I would have brought a camera with me because this was really cool. No sooner did I pull off the regular beaten trail, as I went around, I found an old abandoned 2-track, and I started following that, and you could tell it wasn't maintained. There's trees all over it, the grass growing, and at one point it got really hard to follow. So compass. I got lost in these woods once. I'm not doing it again. So I kept following. All of a sudden I came up to a sandy area. I was like, oh, this is cool, you know, bebopping around. I already seen a couple deer. Had a owl swoop down in front of me. That was really cool. Seen a porcupine, but I wasn't going to shoot a porcupine with clay. Those things are armored tanks, guys. Don't either use a firearm, use a bow, or take your knife, lash it to a stick, make a spear. Anyway, so that was all really cool, but the 2 animals I did not want to run across. Now, supposedly there might be wolf up here. I know there's coy wolf, but I haven't seen a regular wolf. Supposedly they're making their way back down this way from the UP. Supposedly there's puma, mountain lions, though I've never seen any hard evidence. Some people have caught pictures on trail cams, supposedly. DNR still says they're not here. It is what it is. But I definitely did not want to run across badgers or bear. Those 2 critters, yeah, you can go toe to toe with them, but you're not coming out unscathed. And I'm up here completely by myself. There's no one around. Even my neighbors are gone. So I didn't want to run into them. Guess what I ran into? I'm sitting there having a beer, I'm relaxing, and all of a sudden I hear a ruckus about 20 feet off to my right, and I turn around and look, and here's 4 young badgers romping around in sand. And you know, you can see video of honey badgers and stuff playing and whatnot, and how aggressive they growl and snarl and everything else, but they're just playing. I was like, this is cool as hell. So I'm sitting around watching, and all of a sudden here comes Mama Badger. Ah, damn it. I pull out the knife, I take a knee. I just sat there. She knew I was there. The babies didn't know, but she knew. And so they're sitting there playing, and all of a sudden one of the babies comes running up at me. I'm like, oh great, here we go. This is the day Brian gets hurt in the woods. You know, baby badger comes running up. I didn't move, I didn't flinch, nothing like that. All of a sudden here comes Mama Badger, runs up in between me and the baby, snarling, barking, all kinds of stuff at me, flaying sand at me. And then the baby kept coming. So then she turns around and starts snarling, growling at the baby, and then chased the baby back to the group. Well, okay, whatever, cool. They're sitting there playing. All of a sudden, here comes another one. And here comes Mama Badger again. I'm like, ah, crap. Alright, I'm wearing out my welcome. But she chased the baby back and everything. I wouldn't say a baby. They were almost as big as she was. So I'm sitting there, I'm like, okay, I need to get out of here. How do I do this without Mama Badger coming after me? So I stand up real nice and slow, real nice and easy, and I start backstepping. Slowly, not aggressively, not in a hurry, trying to be quiet. She notices me, jumps up, runs to within 5 feet of me, snarling, growling, and everything. I just kept backtracking. She ran back to her babies, run after me, run back a couple feet, turn around, look, run back a couple more feet, turn around and look, make sure I'm still backtracking. And finally she just ignored me and went back to her babies, and I was able to get out of there. I'm like, wow, that's cool. Okay, well, it's almost 2 o'clock. I better start heading back. I got things I gotta do. It's supposed to rain tonight. So here I am walking back. You know, I'm on my second beer, and I drank a water after the last beer watching the Badgers, and then cracked open another one. I brought them all back with me. I shoved empties in my pack. In fact, I even brought back an antenna. Someone lost an antenna back there at some point. Anyway, I'm on my way back, and I stopped to take a leak. Happens. You're out in the middle of the woods, no one around. Okay, well, being a guy, you just turn around, whip it out, and go pee. Well, as I'm peeing, all of a sudden I hear a noise. Again, within 20 feet of me. What the hell is this now? Turn around, out steps a big old black bear. Now, guys, I will go toe-to-toe with a bear. I am not coming out unscathed. I don't care who you are. Again, no firearms, no nothing. So all I had was this. I'm like, oh man, today's the day Brian doesn't make it back to camp. So I sat there, and she stood up on her hind legs, never aggressive in any way, never, nothing, just sniffing the air, making a couple grunt noises. So needless to say, I finished really quickly, zip up. I take another knee. I'm sitting there just waiting to see what she's going to do. And then the coolest thing ever, 2 baby cubs come out of the woods. It was awesome. They're sitting there playing. They're just romping around on Mama Bear. And just having a good old time. They didn't stay long. You know, again, I wish I had a video camera with me. It was really, really, really cool to see this. Like, you see it on National Geographic, you see it on Discovery Channel, you see it on YouTube, but I've never seen this live, like, in front of me before. So, they're romping, they're playing, you know, they're making noises and everything else, and one of the cubs literally came. I swear Mama Bear never even knew I was there, but He came within 5 feet of me. He, she, whatever. It was a cub. And again, you should never do that. It puts you in a very dangerous situation because a mother bear will go complete ape to protect her kids, her cubs. But it didn't do anything. It just sat down, turned around, and started eating a branch that was in front of us. She made out a little grunt. He got up, or she, or whatever, the cub got up, ran over, tackled the other cub. It was really cool, you know. And then they turned around and went back into the woods the same way they came out. I sat there for about 20 minutes, make sure they were gone, and then I head back. But yeah, guys, I mean, that's why some of us just love being out in the woods. You know, you can see things like bald eagles and falcons and owls and rabbits and deer and coyotes and badgers and bears, and it just, that was really, really awesome, and I wanted to share that story with you guys. It's going on, no, it's going on 4 o'clock now, but yeah. Everyone wonders why they don't see wild animals when they come up here. You're too loud. You're too loud, you're making too much noise, you're not letting the woods come to you. And with Mama and the baby girl here since Saturday, it is now Wednesday, I'll be heading home. My first tick. A little booger. Off with your head. She'll be coming back up Friday to pick me up. I just really didn't want to go home yet. So we talked about it. We had enough money. So she's going. She left today. Left about, like I said, 11:30. Left me up here, which obviously I'm more at home up here than I am at home. So yeah, no, that was something really awesome. You know, you got guys who come up here, and it's kind of funny because there's a legend that there's Bigfoot here. And I can honestly say, going off some of these trails, you know, I've never seen a Bigfoot. I'm not going to say either they exist or they don't. But the possibility's there. You got guys up here who literally gave up their regular lives, their regular lifestyle, the whole 9 yards, and come out here and just tromp through the woods for weeks, if not months, trying to find them. I mean, a big old black bear and 2 cubs can sneak up on you, and why couldn't there be a Bigfoot out here? You know, it'd be really cool. You know, maybe I'll be watching this footage and all some Bigfoot will go boop. You know, I don't know. But I will say, if you're ever, let's say, blessed enough to meet one of those guys, they're different. Yeah, remember, they spend weeks, if not months, out here in the woods all by themselves. And they are like traditional mountain men. They are dirty, they stink, well, they don't talk quite right. You can tell there's something off about them because they spend so much time not talking. But at the same time, they're the best trackers in the world. You know, if you're lost and you ever come across one, ask them for directions or see if they'll be able to help you out. I don't know how well you could... That tick was still alive. Not anymore. I don't know how well you can trust them. But I've actually ran into a couple of them. In fact, my buddy Dennis, one of his best friends, is a Bigfoot hunter. So, you know, it is what it is. But alright guys, I wanted to share that story with you. It was a really cool experience. I wish I had a camera with me, but again, I was just going for a walk, you know. I was going for a hike. Went and tested out my new compass. Yeah, that's something that I will never forget. And this time we actually have footage of baby girl up here. Took over in Mac Lake. went swimming in her first lake ever. Well, I wouldn't call it swimming. She was in a floating ring type dealio. And, oh yeah, I don't know if I can show you, but there's baby birds right above me. Yeah, I'll save that for another time. But anyway, guys, keep your knife sharp. Keep your fingers out of the way. I'll see you later.